Welcome to Icelandic Formula Off-Road. The Icelandic Championship continued. The third and fourth round took place in Akureyri, the capital of the northern region is often called, and the mountains and the tracks are demanding to race in. Today we will watch the third round, and after the race in Stapafell, the standings, Guðmundur Arnarsson led the championship with 30 points. Elias Guðmundsson came in second. Magnús Sigurðsson and Þór Þormar, they're in third and fourth place.
Guðmundur, how do you like the courses here in Akureyri?
I think it's very tough first two, and because this is 2 days race. If something gets wrong there, then a problem.
And that could hurt your championship standings. You're leading the championship right now. How do you think the standings will be after the first day?
Hard to say. We hope we will on the top after this day.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Elias, how do you like the courses here today?
They are pretty good, and conditions in the track is pretty good, I would say. First two tracks, pretty tough. I would not like to be there in the first places, but yeah, it's pretty good.
And how do you think the standings will be after the first day?
Impossible to say. Like one who's leading or gets brutally crashed and you're off, so it's impossible to say.
Good luck today.
Thank you.
So let's kick off the action. Track number one. First to take it on was the championship leader, Guðmundur Ingi. And before the race he was talking about the first track being a very hard track to navigate, the first and second tracks. And let's see here. Grabs some penalty points there, touches the markers. Now does all he can. Slow bit here. Very good try, but not enough there. That leaves him out of full points. Next up, this is Haukur Einarsson. He did a fantastic job in his first race that went on in Stapafell. However, this track was too much and the car gave up. So nothing more to see from him. Here we have Birgir Sigurðsson. Birgir does a bit of a rookie mistake, which is okay when you're in your rookie season, but that ended up in this role. Next we have Þór Þormar. Þór Þormar is a local. He's from Akureyri. Ooh, gets a bit of a nosedive there. That could have damaged something. Doesn't look like it though. Þór Þormar needs to back up. That's penalty points. Goes for the final bank. Will he make it? No, but gets quite a big roll there down the hill, but nothing too hard. Next up we have Atli Jamil. Atli was heavily, well, not quite heavily injured, but it looked like a very serious injury after a crash in Stapafell. He returns here and goes all the way. First course, that's a well-driven course for Atli Jamil. Here we have Magnús Sigurðsson driving the Cube. Magnús navigating the corners here, going for the final bank. Will he do it? Yeah, that probably gave him full points for length. No, doesn't look like it. Didn't go all the way through the gate, but a decent try. This is Fjölnir, and this is a rookie. His first race. And look at that, first course. He's already rolling like the pros, and he enjoyed it. Here we see a replay. Too much power there when the front wheels are in the air, so that meant he rolled. Ingólfur Guðvarason, this is Gutten Reborn. Now what will he do here? Goes for the final back, gives it, well, not everything is got, so not full points for length. And here we have Ólafur Bragi Jónsson, a multiple Icelandic champion. He's been sitting out the first races of the season, but decided to return for this race. What will he do? goes all the way like a true champion. So we move over to the second track of the day. The track looked pretty basic, but proved to be very tough. This is Gestur Ingolfsson. He is local from Akureyri, and look at that. Big air and heavy damage to the front end of the car. Now we have Ólafur Bragi Jónsson. Ólafur did well in the first course. A big contender for the lead. And goes almost all the way here. Gets 250 points per length. That could be enough for the lead. Guðmundur Ingi. 250 points. 20 penalty points. And next up we have Atli Jamil. Atli went all the way in the first track. Could take the lead if he goes all the way here. Doesn't go quite all the way. But a good try nonetheless. This is Ragnar Mikkelsen driving Zombie. Get some penalty points there. We'll go for the final bank, but not much further. So let's look at the standings. Ólafur Bragi takes the lead with 550 points. Atli Jamil Ásgeirsson close second, 20 points apart. However, Guðmundur Ingi Arnarsson, the championship leader, already 120 points behind.
Ólafur, how did it go the first 2 tracks?
It's going great, I think.
You're one of few drivers who went all the way up in the first course, so you're competing for first place?
Yeah. So it's going to be hard competition, I think, today, and everything have to be great after this.
And 4 tracks remaining, and a lot of competition for first place, so you have to give it your all.
Give throttle all the way.
Good luck after the lunch break.
Thank you.
Guðmundur, how did it go for you in the first 2 tracks of the day?
Not so good, but always can do better. But it's long competition, 2 days, and I think we have to take more points after lunch.
Yeah, 4 courses left, so it's only the beginning now.
Yes. I hope we are in top 5 at least.
And the 3rd course is a time attack. You're always fast in those, so it must be good for you.
Yeah, we have to take all points there.
So we move over to the 3rd course of the day, a time attack. Guðmundur Ingi always fast in the time attacks. He led the way. Guðmundur here doing a good job. Quick up the hill. The time attacks are different with penalty points. Touching a marker is always 10 penalty points, no matter how rough that touch is. So only 10 penalty points for that. Now Guðmundur Ingi driving up the hill, through the gate, and back down. A good time. He ends with going through the water here. Floats nicely. And clocks a good time, but will it be enough? This is Birgir Sigurðsson. Birgir, a drift contender here in Iceland, has been competing in the Icelandic Drift Championship. Here we see him drifting his BMW during that championship. However, Birgir found out that the point of weight is different in a Formula Off-Road car than his normal BMW drift machine. Going down the hill here quickly. And turning in, full throttle. However, he might have forgotten which vehicle he was driving. Now we move over to Elias Guðmundsson. He drives a Rodeo, and Elias was very quick in the time attack. Scored a lot of points, and as we can see here, full throttle through the water, big jump in there, great float. And all the floats from Elias this year have been fantastic, so he seems to be very good there. This is Svanur. Now look at the left front axle. It's broken. However, he decides to continue and going into the water. That was maybe not the best ideas. Big roll in the water. Big scare for everybody on site. His head now in the water. However, swift reactions from the crew and the driver himself meant that Svanur got out safely. A big scare there for everybody involved, trying to lift the car up, which was enough for Svanur to climb out. And he was greeted with a warm welcome from the fans. And Svanur, always the showman, spits out a piece of, well, the sip of lake or mud that he got as a bonus for this roll. Now we move over to track number 4. First to take it on was Geir Grimsson, and this track proved to be not a big challenge for most of the contenders. Geir here doing well. Gives it full power here for the final bank. Bit of a jump and goes through with only 40 penalty points but full points for length. This is Atli Jamil. Atli Jamil went all the way, got 40 penalty points and is comfortably in second place. However, this is Ólafur Bragi and this is very early in the course. 100 points only for length. And that means that Atli Jamil takes the lead. What will Guðmundur Ingi do? He could leap Ólafur Bragi in the standings as well if he goes all the way. He looks like he's gonna do it. He does. Guðmundur Ingi pulls up to second place. Let's see the standings. Atli Jamil leads Guðmundur Ingi a close second. Þór Þormar Pálsson and Elias Guðmundsson also managed to jump Ólafur Bragi in the standings. This is Svanur. We are now in track number 5. Svanur recovered after the crash in the water. However, gets stuck here a short way through the course. Now Ólafur Bragi, he needs to recover from last course's drama and troubles. Goes all the way, but won't catch enough. Ingólfur Guðrason next up. Ingólfur doing what he can here and goes up the first bit, going for the second part and an easy way up. It looked easy, this 5th track. This is Fjölnir Guðmundsson and he goes all the way as well. Now Geir Grimsson. The track did not look so easy when he tried to go up, and only 220 points for him. Next up, Þór Þormar. Þór Þormar, that's 40 penalty points right there. 40 penalty points more. When he gets a gate, that's 20 more, so that should be 100 penalty points. Yep, 350 for length. 100 penalty points means 250 points. This is Elias Guðmundsson. A little bit smoother than Þór through there. Get some penalty points as well here. And at the final gate, but should be a little bit less. Yeah, only 40 penalty points for Eiríkur Elias. Now Atli Jamil, he leads the race. Very clean here in the beginning. He could be extending his points lead. Well done there, gets a big spin there. Only 10 penalty points. That's Atli Jamil extending the lead. Guðmundur Ingi needs the great run here to get back into contention. This is not a great run. Only 250 points. Stuck before the end. Doesn't get full points. And that gives Atli a great run for the last track. Final course of the day. The 6th course. Atli Jamil leading. Here we have Birgir Sigurðsson. Birgir giving it everything he's got here for the final track. Does well here during the side slopes. Full throttle for the final gate. Big air, big roll. Very big roll. I lost count at 10 or something. And Birgir said after the race that it felt like he was in a tumble dryer, but he walks out okay. Let's see the replay. Big roll. Now Ingólfur Guðrason. He went the same way down. Another roll for him today. Now this is Svanur Tómasson. Driving insane. Gets into a bit of trouble but doesn't roll it yet. Going down the hill and well, he won't get best in show for that, but a roll nonetheless. This is Elias Guðmundsson. He was in 3rd place before this course. He could go up to 2nd. And you can see from his driving that he knows it and he's doing everything he can to get to the top. Elias, in his rookie season, big air. The car gets underneath him. And down the hill he goes. Front and back roll. Big roll. Similar to Birgir. Now let's see that from inside the car. Elias, fine after that roll. A lot of knocks there for Elias, and he showed us the perfect way to destroy a mounted camera. Now let's hear what Elias had to say after that roll.
Quite a big roll in the last course.
Yeah, it was pretty rough. I was planning to get over the gate in the end, but that ended how you saw.
Do you think you'll be able to fix the car tonight and race again tomorrow?
I'm not sure. We have some of the spare parts with us, but not all of it, so we just have to see.
So Guðmundur Ingi, he needs to go all the way to put the pressure on Atli Jamil for the win. Guðmundur leads the championship and he knows how to go to the top. Can he steal the win away here in the final course of the day? Guðmundur looking alright so far. Going for the final bid. He doesn't make it. That is his chances of a win gone.
Guðmundur, 2nd place today, but you're gaining in your advantage in the championship.
Yes, it's good.
So a good result for you, even though you didn't win.
Yes, but it's always better to one up.
So yeah, maybe tomorrow you'll get the victory.
Yes, we hope so. Everybody hopes so.
And yeah, your driving was quite conservative today, just to save the car. Is that right?
Yes, because there are 2 races in a row. We have to think about that.
So you'll go flat out tomorrow?
Yeah, probably.
Good luck.
Thank you.
This means that this man here, Atli Jamil, only needs around 150 points to get the win. And that is quite short into the track. Needs to clear one more gate. There we have it. Atli Jamil wins in Akureyri. However, he didn't stop there. Goes all the way to the top. Let's hear from the winner.
Atli, congratulations with the 1st place.
Thank you.
What was the key to victory today?
It was just good preparing.
And yeah, just go flat out.
Yeah, we just try to finish all the courses.
Yeah. And yeah, how's the feeling like? You barely walked away from the last competition, and to walk away now with gold, it must be a great feeling.
It's very good, yeah.
Good luck tomorrow.
Thank you.
A fantastic result for Atli Jamil, who after this big shunt in Stapafell had to retire from that competition. Another fun fact, this is the first time that a father and son win the same race. His father, Ásgeir Jamil, won the Akureyri race in 1999. Ásgeir competed in Formula OffRoad for quite a few years. Now, let's see the final standings. Atli Jamil Ásgeirsson, his first win of the season. Guðmundur Arnarsson, Ingólfur Guðrason 4th, and Ólafur Bragi Jónsson 5th. Let's see what that does to the championship. Guðmundur Arnarsson still leads with the 45 points. Elias Guðmundsson 2nd in his rookie season. Atli Jamil 3rd. So we move over to the street legal class. We are going to show you the races from both day 1 and 2. So 2 separate races. Here we are on day 1. 4 cars competed. Here we have Aðvald Orri Guðmundsson. Before this race he was leading the championship. He won in Hella. However, car problems and mistakes meant that Edvald Orri finished only 4th and last on day number 1. Now, this is Haukur Birgisson. Haukur Birgisson came in 3rd place. Drives a Willys or Wrangler, like all the other cars in the class. The street legal class really showing us how Formula Off-Road was back when it started. And 3rd place, what Haukur could manage. Next up, we have Steingrímur Bjarnason, who drives the Smurf. Steingrímur Bjarnason, one of the most experienced, if not the most experienced driver in Formula Off-Road today, has been competing in for years, both in street legal and unlimited class. And Steingrímur, he came in 2nd place. A good result for Steingrímur in Akureyri. Ragnar Skúlason now, he won in Stapafell round number 2 and would continue the same way in Akureyri, winning race 3 here that went on the Saturday. Ragnar taking lead in the championship, with Edvald coming only 4th today. So we move over to the 2nd day, and things did not get better for Edvald Orri. Edvald was leading the championship before Akureyri. However, another 4th place, another last place, meant that his championship lead was completely vanished, and a lot more than that. Here we have Steingrímur Bjarnason, the experienced driver, made a bit of an error and rolled it there. This is Haukur Birgisson. He came in 2nd place, his best result to date. And Ragnar Skúlason continued his winning style, won on day number 2 and took a demanding lead in the championship. Ragnar made a mistake here in the 2nd course, rolls it, but somehow manages to continue the day and win it. Here we see the final standings, and Ragnar Skúlason wins both races in Akureyri and takes the demanding lead in the championship. Now, next time we will show you all the action from day number 2 in Akureyri. A day filled with action, big rolls, and a lot of fighting for the win.
I need it and I'm ready and I haven't got a clue.